one you save and start spending. Because you will have money in the bank and you will not succeed. What another one I gave? You were here. So I talked about cashless economy. I talked about another one. There will be bloodshed in the east. Heavy bloodshed in the east. No need asking you whether there was bloodshed in the east this season. You know government, their matter increase. More than ever. Okay, what else there? Oh, sitting or that? Yeah, I said there will be an announcement about someone, either a sitting, there will be death of political leaders. That's how I said it. There will be death of political leaders. Some will be like sitting presidents or governors. They will die. And it will happen both in Nigeria, then it will happen in America and other nations. Let me say this. Although last year, there were deaths, but one of the very major ones that happened was a sitting governor died. Ondo governor, Akeredolu, he just died. Sometimes, some of you don't remember prophecies when it's given. Why I'm asking about it is that 2024, now listen to 2024, what I am saying. Are you there? If you can, write it down. Please, let me repeat some of the things I'm about to say. Some people will pack to the village. Do you know the reason? House rent. Price of house will go up so much. This will not just happen in 1 year. It will happen between this year, 2025, 2026. If you have opportunity, buy land, build house. If you have opportunity, do what? No matter the amount, the kind of house, build it. Answer landlord. Save yourself some mess. Number two, one of the things that will happen in this country, there will be shortage of meat. I said that last year. There will be shortage of what? Nigeria, meat go cost. Pass as it costs now. Cow meat go cost. Chicken go cost. You go look like say, no only big man, they chop meat. The reason that will happen, I told you late last year, that the reason it will happen is because there will be exportation of meat from Nigeria to UK and America. Nigerians will prefer to export their meat rather than selling it for you. You hear what I just said? Eh? And that's by that, when Nigerians will start exporting meat, the time that will happen, dollar will drop. Before then, listen, I told you last year that this year, January this year, to early February, March, dollar go high where? Did you hear what I said? Should I repeat what I just said? January this year, February, March this same year, dollar will do what? And not be small. You go high waiting. Where? It may shock you that some of us will buy dollar for $2,000, for 2,000 naira. 1,005, 2,000. So if you save your money this week, this season, try save small for dollar. When you high where dispose them. Because Nigerians will start doing business. And by the virtue of that business, dollar will drop. Are you hearing what I'm saying? And that dropping, so many people now that will rush to start because dollar is going high. To start banking dollar. Goes do waiting. You lose money. Did you understand what I just said? Did you understand what I said? I told some of you that wanted to travel last year that traveling last year will be most times a waste. Because why? If you travel this year now, we're already in 2024. Between January 4th to 15th, price of fuel go high. You just hear what I talk. I think last year, our president, Chief Tunumbu, said he want to reduce the price of fuel. How many of you read it in the news? Oh, talk to me. How many of you read it in the news? That he wants to bring down the price of fuel. Okay. I am now telling you that this year, and he also said that he wants to bring down transportation price so that people will travel. They want to send people back home. They want to send Igbos back home. So once you go village, you know, if you come back, you go increase fuel price, increase price of transport. Some people now go they stranded for park from 4th. Remember what I just said? 4th to 15th. Hear the news. So when it start happening, don't get angry. It's part of what was planned for this year. This year, there will be a revolution. What did I say? What did I say? What did I say again? You know what I call revolution? Nigerians go, youth go rebel. How many of you saw NSAS? How many of you saw NSAS? Because of the way price will rise between now and March, it will start with ASU. I said that last year. And if you watch the news, ASU threatened strike. How many of you watch the news? I said that last year before ASU start threatening their strike. I told you that university people, they are not, some of them are not here now, they travel for a holiday. I say if you see ASU start raising flag for strike, stay your house. Because what will happen is that many people will come to school. School will resume. When will school resume? When is school resuming? 7th, 8th January. 7th, 8th, some people will resume school. Why they are trying to come on the 19th, 20, 21, things will happen. By the end of January, if prayer is not done, ASU will go on strike. They will tell students, go for indefinite strike. Go home. That they want to protest. When ASU go on strike, listen, students will stay at home. After some time, students will start demolishing and burning down schools. Then, another thing that looks like NSAS will start. Young people will start them. You hear what I just said? I hope you're writing it. I'm telling you what God is showing me. What I'm telling you is that once it starts happening, you know that, okay, Pastor, I've said it. I will tell you, when I give you a problem, I'll tell you the solutions. Possible solutions. What to do once it happens. What to do once it happens. Delta State will enjoy. This is the reason. If you have opportunity to own property in Delta State, start buying where. Start buying where. Most of the Igbos that will be chased from Lagos go come Delta State, come buy property. Hold your ear where. You hear what I talk? When they hear me, Or else you go dey here. People go from Lagos, come home property finish, you go still pay rent for their hand. They go come back. Delta State will be like the hub for Asaba. Will be like the hub where Igbo people will dwell well. Because in the east, these gunmen will not stop. But there will be like the release of Nnamdi Kanu by March. When I hear what I just talk, write it. Why they will release Nnamdi Kanu that period by March, April is to calm the pressure that will be coming from students, Eastern men, all these sides. Revolution will want to start. That giri, they will now release Nnamdi Kanu. That release will be set, it's a target to calm that situation. So when he comes, the Igbos will now say, Tinubu is still a good man. And everybody will throw back their shield. Then the Igbos will now start coming, all those people that are protesting. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Are you getting me? I'm just telling you about Nigeria for this church. God told us in this church that in this church is raising millionaires. 2024, that I will have at least 10 millionaires. I know you no believe, and I make you know if you shout amen. See your mind. For your mind, you calculate your salary to become millionaire. Attend business class so you know how to be a millionaire. And during this fast, try. And not just that, my advice for every member of this church is that before the ending of this year, every one of us will become landlords. Even though it's not every, at least a much number of members of this church will become landlords. Within this Asaba Man 5, I'm not joking. Because that's where dominion starts. Then, 2024, God said to me, He's opening for us the internet world. What did I say? He's opening the internet world. In other words, our church will start having, like, what they call it, we'll start getting online followers very well. Mark what I said. And that will open international doors. That will open international doors for us in this church. Then, for Africa generally, no, I am seeing something happening. I am seeing a sitting governor. A sitting governor being shot. They shoot him gone. What did I say? They shoot a sitting governor gone. I don't know where it's going to happen. I don't want to specify some things. Or I'm seeing a sitting governor. They shot at him. Gone. They now said they took him to hospital. They now flew him abroad. They are now negotiating whether he will live or he will die. But remember what I said. A sitting governor. What did I say? Record that. I don't know when it will happen. This now or towards that. But this thing I'm telling you. This sitting governor that will get gunshots is not something that will happen in January. It will be later on. America. Those in America, please. If those that in America watching me online, there will be good news for America. What did I say? This year, America will be running an election. I saw people in the street of America thanking God. And it was happening that they were celebrating a president that came. There was this celebration that was going on in the streets of America. It was more massive celebration. I was trying to see if it's a celebration among Christians or a celebration among unbelievers. Because I was trying to see, it's like this celebration people were doing. They did in Brazil. They were doing a carnival. But this kind of celebration will be Christian celebration. So in other words, Americans will celebrate, and it will be a Christian American celebration after their presidential election. Somebody will go that will make America celebrate. Did you hear what I just said? Did you hear what I said? Keep note of what I'm saying. I heard Finland. Let me say this. War is about to break another nation. Did you just hear what I said? And this time, it's going to target one of the most populous people to reduce their population. So, it will be among either, I'm not saying those countries, but let me just make a reference. Either country like China and one of those Chinese sub-country. Are you getting it? All those Asian countries. Or it will be country like India and one of those small countries within that coast. Then in Africa, they will push because of the revolution that will start going on. Nigeria military will rise. But I didn't see military taking over. But military will rise. I don't want to say some things to finish. Let me repeat it again. In Nigeria, military will do what? When that force will come. But I didn't see them. Like that coup. The coup, they do it with all those other African countries. They will rise this time. But it's not like they are coming to take over. It will not be like they are fighting the masses. They will be with the masses. There will be like shaking in Nigerian government. Heavy shaking will happen for Nigerian government. I'm still looking. I don't want to say it, but at the end, we will not know whether Tinubu will still remain our president. Are you hearing what I'm saying? But he's our president. Are you getting what I'm saying now? Just take record of what I just said. But there will be a shaking. The way the matter will go. The way the matter will go. God did not show me the end. That's why I'm careful. Before he said, pastor say they will remove Tinubu, I didn't say so. Are you getting what I'm saying? Neither did I say Tinubu will remain. I didn't say so. And I also said there will be a rising of military, but there will be a shaking. And everywhere we don't let that calm down. I don't know how it will end. The reason I said so, because last year, I made mention about the election, and I said, if you ask me who will win election, I won't tell you. How many of you were here last year when I talked that? I said, I won't tell you because the way the election is going. But if you ask me, who will you vote? I said, I will vote who? Peter Obi. Now him I wish may win the election. But I know if he tell you, say, now him go be president. Or no be him go be president. Because of the way things will happen. I'm seeing that way repeating again. We'll think something is about to happen. Suddenly, you look like they hijacked things. Everything will just calm. Everywhere will be. My advice, listen. Once the nation began to roar, 4 things that will make you wealthy 2024. Go into farming. Go into what? Go into what? Talk to me. Go into what? Go into what? Start agricultural farming. Because many people will lose their job. Many civil servants will lose their job. Many private workers will lose their job. Then, businesses will come. If you want to do food stock business, no do them around some place. Because you go come to a place, you go see food stock. So many businesses go do it in close. You hear what I talk? You understand what I'm saying? I'm saying this so that you will take notes. Watch where you are staying and know the kind of business you will do. If you don't know, ask me. We'll go that area and check. One last thing I will say is that there is a rise of pandemic. You know what they call pandemic? Like we had COVID, like we had Ebola, like we had what again? Lassa fever. There is a rise of another one. And because they will be exporting meat from Africa to there, Oyibo people go give us one sickness. You hear what I talk? You know you didn't know. So I'm looking whether that thing will happen 2024 or 2025. But because of the way money will be now shifting from that side, so they want to stop it. What will happen is that they will now say, are you getting that? They will now say there is a sickness, a pandemic, disease like this. People are dying. This thing is happening. And they will not tell everybody, stay inside, lock down, fight, no go day. All these things will be a key to stop certain things that will happen. But this particular thing I told you about, the rise of the pandemic, God didn't tell me the timing, but He showed me along the side. But let me speak to some of you. I see that this year, doors are opening for some members. If you say amen, it will work for you. As I close. Okay? While you are taking this, take these last words. All of you, God told me 5 things will be the covenant that will make men succeed 2024. What did I say? 5 things will make men succeed 2024. 5 things. Number 1, please take note of these things I'm telling you. Number 1, the covenant of first fruits. Write it. If you like. I'm not. It will help you succeed. It will make you have a way you involve God in what of the things you do. Number 2, the covenant of life. Covenant of what? Because there will be massive death. People will die where? People will die where? 2024. Mark the word I just said. People will do what? Things will not make sense because they keep people. It is target. Engage covenant of life to tell God you are not losing anyone. Number 3, enter a covenant called the covenant of divine direction. Because so many people will be displaced. The word displaced here is that so many of you will lose your location. They will shift you from where you are to another place. Some of you will want to relocate. But the problem with relocation is not, you are not relocating because you think this is greener pasture. Are you hearing what I'm saying? Listen carefully. Ask God before you leave. Because some people go enter from frying pan, enter fire. Did you hear what I just said? Some people will relocate and they'll say, okay, let's go to the village. Some will relocate, let's go to this other city. Some will relocate and say they are going abroad. But the challenge is that so many of them will relocate and be stranded. Because what they expect is not what they will see. Enter covenant of divine direction. Say, God, show me where I'm going and what I'm about to do. Number 4, enter a covenant of service with God. Covenant of service. Put your name in the house of God in a way that if you are not in church, that thing will be in church speaking for you. Do something in the house of God. The reason I'm saying that, those of you that will want to do farming, listen. Those of you that want to do farming, if you care, everybody look up here. How many of you have a backyard in your house? Wave your hand. You have backyard in your house. How many of you have, you can knock small cupboard, train chicken? What should you train? What should you train? What should you train? If you want to drink, if you want to eat chicken next year, train one. Start from January, February, train before April. Chicken go cost reach 40,000. You see what I talk? Chicken. Train them. That's why if you have opportunity, get your own land. Meat will be very expensive, I am telling you. Maybe by Christmas next year you will remember what I said. By Christmas this year, I mean to say, you remember what I said. Chicken go reach 40,000. Chicken. When I said this early last year, we joked with it. Can I shock you? Last year, they sold chicken 25,000, 30,000 in Obogulogo. Last year, 23, 24. This parents club, 25,000, 30,000 last year. I'm telling you, if you want chop chicken, train one. You go shock you what it go happen. Some of them are go remember what I talk. Plant food. Use your garden. They plant small things. It go save you. You no go know say things hard. When it go happen, you no go know say things do it in. Another thing that will happen in Nigeria is that I saw in the realms of the spirit, they will bring another money. Another money. What did I say they will bring? This year, they will bring another money for us. You know, go be dollar. And what you start seeing is that every place we have water. And any place we have shipping things like Delta States now and Onitsha, they will do drainage for us. They will do irrigation so that sheep will start coming to Delta State and Onitsha market. But what will happen is that China will enter Nigeria where? Russia, Asia people will enter Nigeria. Asia. And when they will fight, you will see many of them here. Many of our people, will they go there? Another money go enter this country. I don't know the kind of money. I dey try to check whether na pounds, dollar, or you know the dollar. At least I know dollar color. I know pounds color. It looked like pounds because he read small. Somebody came to me in the revelation and told me, Pastor, I won't give you offering. And he didn't give me money. I bring him out. I said, now pounds with this. He told me, say, no be pounds. Oh. I said, where you pick this one? He said, now where you go? They give him this one. Now wait till they use pay him salary. Say he now works with Oyibo company. That's how I know that another money will enter Nigeria. That is not Naira. Somebody gave me a seed in the revelation and it was another money. So if you can plant potato, Irish potato, you hear what they talk? Plant. Do chicken. Start with a rear chicken, goat. You know it makes sense. You will look yourself say, now when they go hard, you go realize what I talk. Some of you that knows how to plant well. Expand your planting. I close. Please save some money. 2024, learn to do what? Save money. What did I say you do? What did I say you should do? I am done. Can we pray? Have you taken note of all these things I said? Have you taken notes? Please remember, my name is Ambassador Charles Chisonyila. Okay, praise God. Praise God. As I want to pray for everybody.
And every day, keep me on fire. Continue